Who is Benny's real mother? Whoever she is, and if she is alive, she needs to be restored back into Benny's life. Because that young lady, Benny, has been living in hell, manipulation, deception, and Emeka is holding grudges of evil, hatred, wholeheartedly against Jonathan, her father, who deserves the best karma payback, unlimited. Yes, little Joe deserves the best karma payback, unlimited. As for Debbie, jealousy, envy, uncontrollable demonic mindset. She wants to destroy and try and break Clara and her business. Hey, see how she even almost killed Clara and her clientele. Mr. ALOY, please do not allow Debbie and Emeka to succeed in their evil mission in this world, in this most scary marriage ever. Episode 48. Because as these detectives need to stumble upon the young men Emeka and Debbie are using to carry out their evil deeds against Clara and her family, as well as Handsome Hank, Mr. ALOY, please, you must seek permission from Hanks to allow him to investigate in a better way. Because those private investigators that Hanks is getting, I don't think they're doing a good job. As this most scary marriage ever, episode 48 of Mr. ALOY, come they show us wisdom and brilliance. But little Joe, how can you leave your wife in another man's arms and care and leave her to be taken care of by Emeka when she most deserves it, while you are with other ladies? My Flicks to Click fans, do you know that some men are like that? And women as well. Beware of the kind of company we keep. Because life itself is an echo. Life is an echo. Life gives back what you have given. Joe, receive the evil that you have been spreading all this while. Emeka, this vengeance, is it necessary? Little Joe, did he kill your mother? He wasn't a good friend, Abby. Sure, that was all. You should have looked for help somewhere else. I agree with you. So when Jonathan now will be roaming the streets, courtesy Emeka, sure, Emeka now will be confined to the prison, courtesy of his own vengeance spree. Which way forward? How can one go about hurting himself, Emeka, just because you asked somebody for help and they didn't give it to you? Anyway, retaliation isn't the best way. Some people are naturally wicked, my real brother Emeka. Some people are naturally wicked. So don't depend on them. Please, don't always expect much from people, my Flicks to Click fans. If you have a friend who is not good to you, for goodness sake, stay clear of the friend. Take a U-turn. Take another decision. Please, all in all, my women, my fellow women, don't ever depend completely on any man. There is always a reason why somebody is the way he or she is. And sometimes it is better to hear from both sides, because little Joe was a very selfish friend, apart from the fact that he is a naturally wicked human being. He deserves the treatment he is getting from Emeka. Abi? I don't think so. Imagine giving 4 million naira to support the burial of Emeka's mother, when only 300,000 naira could have saved the woman's life. Was he a very wicked and selfish friend? Yes. People like Small Joe is the reason why some people are killing people today. And we keep pushing blame on the killers, not knowing what has transpired in the past. And somehow, we know that Jonathan was not the one that paid that scammer. We know. Emeka claimed to be Jonathan because he knew that someday that scammer will be caught, and having Jonathan as the person who came to scam the family further destroys him. And that will further destroy the relationship between wife, daughter, and husband. Hey, Emeka, you're a real evil genius. My Flicks to Click fans, anytime somebody does evil to you, avoid the person. Because in the cost of bringing the person down, you too can also go down. If you have failed as a daughter because you can't afford 2,000 naira for your mother's injection or medication, please remember that. Parents, please, parents of nowadays, please, you know the kind of children that you're giving birth to these days. Stop depending upon your children to pay your medical bills, especially those that have low-paying jobs and their own families to take care of. My dear, you are not a failure, my children. Things happen in life. People who say that to you, that you are a failure because you cannot take care of your parents' medication, they are out of line. God will take care of all of us. We now understand why Emeka somehow, Shao, has been doing all these things to Jonathan and his family. It is very, very painful indeed. Woo! It's about to rain. Let me just close this window. Woo! Check out that wind. That wind was hot. That wind was hot. My Flicks to Click fans, can we understand why Emeka has been doing all these things to Jonathan and his family? It is very painful, we understand. But at the same time, it is somehow for him to be doing these things to Jonathan and his family. As for the private investigators, they should have shown Jonathan's picture to the scammer, the hacker, just to confirm truly that it was really Jonathan who paid the scammer. Because, yes, now, Emeka can be the person that paid the guy but gave his name as Jonathan, the father of Benny, because he doesn't want to implicate himself. That was very smart of Emeka anyway, as we're beginning to love this drama. This is a big lesson. If you don't have a helping heart, don't share your achievements with your circle of friends. Jonathan made a mess of Emeka, and now he has to face the outcome. Not having is better than having, and not wanting to give. My Flicks to Click fans, do you know all the signs and symptoms of an abusive partner? If you want to know all the signs and symptoms of an abusive partner, I'm going to put a link, a download, in the comment section below. Download it to know all the signs and symptoms of an abusive partner, to help your friends, your relations, humanity. And if you enjoyed this, my Life Critical Pidgin review, click like, watch the next video, and I'll see you again later. Bye.